Hi, Pam Schopp here. As chair of our Sowing and Grace Vision campaign, I'm excited to give you more details on what it will entail. But before I do that, I want to ask each one of you to really pray about how you can be involved. Nothing is too small. Every seed that is sown can be multiplied exponentially by God. No person is too young. As Paul wrote to Timothy, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Nothing is too big, and no one is too old either. But seriously, take the time to reflect on how God has moved in your life, how His church has ministered to you and supported you, and see how God is calling you to partner with GRC to sow more grace in our church, community, and beyond. Okay, now to the details. There are 3 ways we feel called to expand our church's ministry. The first is counseling, the second is outreach and community building, and the third is investing in the next generation. Each of these are key ways we, as a church, are able to sow more seeds of grace. Our goal is to raise $4 million. How do we come up with that number? Let me walk you through it. First, we are looking to expand the counseling. Our services are open to anyone, not just GRC attenders, and amazingly, we are maxed out, which means there's a clear need for gospel-based counseling in our area. What you may not know is that there's a second floor to this building. It used to be offices, which happen to be the perfect size for counseling rooms. At the moment, though, the second floor has no electricity, so it's a bit creepy. Not exactly comforting for counseling. We want to build that out, renovate it, light it, and add a bathroom to that side of the building to add more convenience and more privacy. We want people to have the opportunity to bring what is inside the heart out into the life-giving light of Christ. As such, we're calling it the Inside Out piece of the campaign. Second, we have what we're calling the Outside In piece of the campaign. We want to hire a pastor of outreach to work alongside Peter and Steve and to facilitate an even further outward focus. We see the need in our community through Celebrate Recovery, Embrace Grace, Father's Cupboard, and we want to expand our ability to meet that need. A related part of hiring the pastor of outreach is making sure the people we reach can come into our building. Our main entrance is not wheelchair or stroller accessible. There's no sidewalk, so families and children are walking with two-way traffic to get into the building. We want to fix that so anyone who wants to hear the good news can safely come into GRC to hear it. The third piece of the campaign we're calling the Future Now. We want to invest in future church leaders, and we've realized the most effective way to do that is through a robust internship program and helping people called to pursue seminary education. We also want to invest in our youth. The youth room and gym are a huge resource for our church that we didn't do much with when we first bought. Various ministry utilize those spaces throughout the week, not just the youth. We want to update that area. Remove the drop ceiling and allow natural light from the high windows, replace the flooring, build a permanent stage for worship and teaching, and add a bathroom for the privacy and comfort of the people we serve there. We've gotten quotes, and all of the renovations and build-outs I've detailed will cost roughly $1.5 million. To be good stewards of our building, we want to pay down some of the debt from when we first bought it. If we can pay down $2 million, that frees up $120,000 a year in debt service, which pretty much covers the salary and benefits for the pastor of outreach I mentioned. Then we want to invest $500,000 to launch the Pastoral Missionary Development Program. Adding that all up is how we got to our $4 million goal. I invite you to prayerfully consider joining GRC as we expand our ministry to sow even more seeds of the good news of the gospel.